Two Bluffdale City police officers were found legally justified in shooting a man during a confrontation that started with a call for medical help. News specialist Shara Park joining us live tonight from the Salt Lake County District Attorney's Office, where new details about this case were revealed just today. Shara?
Yeah, Dan, as District Attorney Sim Gill says that the Bluffdale officers who were on this case, they were secondary. They were supporting the paramedics who were there on scene. And this is a tragic example of what could happen when a gun is pointed at officers.
I've just done too many of these where these patterns just keep coming up over again.
Weapons and mental health, once again, at the center of an officer-involved shooting.
Everybody agrees that this was absolutely a tragedy.
The shooting happened January 24th at the Bluffdale home of 44-year-old Kendall Thomas. Thomas's mother called 911 after he'd suffered an alcohol-induced seizure and locked himself in a basement room. At the time, she told officers she didn't think he had a weapon.
The officers are, in fact, further back down. They're just there as secondary support. The lead is being taken care of by medics.
Trying to get to Thomas, paramedics kicked in a section of the door. It's then they're met with a revolver.
You're safe, Kendall.
You've had a really bad seizure. They're just...
As the paramedics scramble to safety, Gill says Thomas reaches into the hallway. Two Bluffdale officers respond with gunfire.
The gun comes out, he looks at him and starts to point the gun in their direction.
The officers fired 17 rounds, hitting Thomas twice in the arm and hand. 55 seconds later, a single gunshot is heard, which is when Gill says Thomas took his own life.
You can see that it can go from a benign situation to a volatile situation so quickly.
Gill says the Bluffdale officers were justified in their use of deadly force. He says Thomas's parents want them to know they understand the actions they had to take.
They had no ill will towards the officers, and they understood the difficult situation they were in.
Well, an autopsy report determined that Thomas died of the self-inflicted wound and not the gunshot wounds that were sustained from the officers shooting towards him. You can read more about the DA's findings right now on our website at ksltv.com. We'll send it back inside.
All right, Shara, thank you.